in North Highlands is so sick and tired of the lewd acts near his home by Arcade Creek Recreation Park that he has taken to recording the incidents. Let's get more now from Inside Edition.
You've never seen a neighborhood watchman like this guy.
So, there. They turned the headlights out.
This citizen is so fed up with what's going on at the park outside his Sacramento home, he set up an arsenal of surveillance cameras all the way up a light pole to record the activities. He can even track everything he sees and zoom in.
I have seen and recorded probably 50-some sex events.
This couple is getting frisky out in the open for any passerby to see. Afterwards, they adjust their clothing, then take off. Here, another couple cuddles, then gets behind the wheel and drives away. And these lovebirds climb into the back of their car. As things get steamy, Marty, the neighborhood watchman, actually confronts them.
I'm just a guy that is protecting my neighborhood and my family.
And Marty is in studio tonight. Say hi to Marty. Marty, how are you, my friend?
How you doing, Pat?
Good to see you, man.
Nice to see you.
Thanks for coming
Finally
in studio
get to see
tonight.
you after all this time of listening.
Oh, thank you for listening.
I didn't think you were real, you know.
So you actually listen to the show every once in a while?
Yes, I am your audience.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm flattered, I'm honored, and I do appreciate that. So now, here's what you're doing. So, why don't I let you explain to us exactly what this is all about?
Well, what it is I don't see how it became newsworthy. It's really strange the way it all came down, because it actually started out internationally and then worked its way back to the local stuff. What is it? The dailymail.uk found they trolled my site at some point. Mm-hmm. And the YouTube channel I've had that for 4 years now. And I've been putting this stuff up for 4 years. I've had like 15 subscribers. So
you've been doing this for 4 years?
Yeah.
And 14 14 and suddenly someone catches on to it, and it's the biggest thing viral.
Yeah. I mean, here's what, we got 3,500 subscribers. What
do you think happened?
In 20 minutes.
What is it that changed? Or all the tumblers sort of clicked into place for you. How did that happen? What do you attribute that to?
I would say it was because I decided to edit some stuff together and put 70s porn music to it.
That's very nice.
There's no rhyme or reason, man. It's not news. It's really not. You know.
Okay. Well, I never claimed to be a news show, so we're good with that.
Yeah,
Marty.
I mean, but it's the stuff that we can't. I mean. Basically, I've been trying to push on the news media, which is be aware of your surroundings. Neighbors don't know who their neighbors. It's like 75% of America has no idea who lives 5 doors down from them. Mm-hmm. And, I've got perfect examples of that on my tape here, and I put everything up to our Nextdoor, .com website thing for our Nextdoor
neighborhood watch.
Yeah, our neighborhood watch thing,
So you got a camera set up. The camera is outside your home somewhere.
Yeah, I bought a pole and stuck up a pole, and that was about 10 years ago.
Yeah, and it takes a picture of the neighborhood, the park, things happening at the park or near your home?
Well, yeah, it's a pan-tilt zoom or a motorized camera that I can move around. It has auto-tracking, face detection on it. I've got a couple cameras that are set up specifically at license plate numbers.
What do you say to those people who say, hey, man, that's uncalled for. You can't sit there and just record people. Because there's been some controversy with that.
Oh, it causes controversy. But once you go out in the public, there's absolutely no expectation of privacy.
Right.
And that's what people, don't seem to understand. It's held up in court many times over.
Marty, who asked us not to use his full name, is a concrete salesman. He says when he moved into the neighborhood, he loved the park. By day, it's a scene of pleasant, family-friendly activities where children play. But it's another story at night. Check out this guy who appears to be rolling a joint. Marty calls the cops, and he's issued a warning. In this video, it looks like teens are drinking beer.
Stuff so
There's the Corona case in the back seat.
I video everything. We either offer it to the police department to use as evidence against whoever's committing the crimes, or we put it up on YouTube.
Not everyone thinks Marty is doing the right thing. Online, he's controversial. People deserve their privacy, writes one critic, not for some blankety-blank to record everything in an attempt to shame them.
You blankety-blank.
But he seems to have the total support of his neighbors.
It's everybody parking in front of our park doing what they should not be doing.
The sheriff's department is also expressing support.
With the video, it just strengthens his case.
So don't even think about breaking the law at this park because you're being watched.
Oh, Inside Edition. So is this live streaming that people see, or are these just videos that you've taken?
It's all recorded. It's a regular CCTV system. It records stuff 24/7.
Well, we should. 9:38, the Pat Walsh Show. Ronnie Lane, who was the bassist for Rod Stewart in Small Faces, was born on this day, 1946. Marty joining us in studio. Marty is a homeowner in North Highlands who's sick and tired of the lewd acts that's going on around his home, in the park, particularly around his home in the Arden Creek Recreation Park. And Marty, again, thank you for being in tonight.
How you doing?
I'm doing great, thanks. So what is your YouTube channel?
YouTube channel is Caught on My CCTV Cameras.
Caught on My CCTV Cameras. We're going to link that up to the webpage, on my webpage at KFBK.com. And like I said before, there's a ton of really good stuff out there. And I'd love for you to go check it out tonight. Believe me, I can tell you all about it, but I've loaded it up tonight for your entertainment value. So tell us some of the things you've seen that's disturbing and what's going on.
Well, it kind of depends on what your version of disturbing is. I mean, we've been living there now for 18, 19 years, so you kind of understand and see everything at this point. The only thing we haven't had are shootings and things of that nature, luckily. We have had dead bodies.
Dead bodies?
Yeah. Currently, right now, we've got a problem with a couple of prowlers in the neighborhood. One of our neighbors woke up to find this guy standing over her in her bed.
What?
Yeah. So there's one guy that's out standing in the neighborhood's looking for him. We'll find him. He's out there.
Obviously not something you're going to catch on camera. That you're not going to catch on camera.
Actually, you'd be surprised. If they come by my house, I've got them.
Really?
Yeah, you drive by my house, I've got your license
So
plates.
this gal finds this guy standing over a bed,
Screams,
and you can see
and the
who
guy
walked
runs
down
out
the street at that night.
Well, yeah, if he comes by my house.
What's your reaction been with your neighbors? We heard some of it in that clip there on Inside Edition, but have they approached you and talked to you about this?
The majority of the neighbors are for it. In fact, a lot of the neighbors that come up said, "Can you put one up in my yard too?"
Really?
Yeah, because it's that nice of a little system.
Is it about time that people did this? I mean, do you think? I mean, the time has come to where, and you've been doing it for a while, but just to sort of police the neighborhood this way.
Yeah, it makes it really easy to see what's going on out in front of your house, because the majority of the time people don't see what's going on. They don't care anymore. You live in your house. Your neighbors are 10 feet away from you, in these little cookie cutter neighborhoods. And what are you going to do? You sit in your house and you watch TV and you're just blind to everything.
So what do you want to share with us tonight?
What do you want? What kind of?
Well, you tell me.
What kind of crime do you want to see?
Well, God, I hope your little neighborhood's not that crime-ridden where you just, I've got loads of this. Check this out. This is right next door. I mean, because if so, you might want to consider moving. But anyhow, so
during the daytime, it's beautiful. I mean, we have kids out there; they're playing and doing their thing,
Of course.
But in the evening is when the problems, the zombies come out. So, anyways, here I'll show you this one clip. This is one clip that I got.
Okay, dokie. Right.
This is the one that got all the controversy going. But I've put this stuff up in the past. It's just before it was always plain old CCTV camera stuff with absolutely no audio, so it was very boring.
That's just right on the street.
Yeah,
that's just on the street in your neighborhood.
Yeah, that's right across right across the street from my house. Okay, here, let me.
I'm not going to describe what's going on. Suffice it to say, it shouldn't be. Oh, come on. Come on!
Oh, but if you put a clock to it, it's 18 and a half seconds. Okay? I'm telling you, dude, on my YouTube channel, I've got a timer there.
Look, okay.
The first one got taken down because I didn't have enough stuff blurred.
Holy God. Okay. Well, let's go to Gunsmoke or something, shall we?
Here's where we come out and we yell at them. We come out there.
Really?
We shine a flashlight at them. We yell at them. You'll see the flashlight flash across her hair. There's flash.
Oh.
We're out there yelling at them. It's like, how much does a room cost for an hour? $15. But I guess if you don't have the money and you just
just go to the park in the neighborhood,
and you can only afford $60 for her or whatever. I don't know, man. It's crazy what happened.
Okay.
Looks like you make better money collecting aluminum cans.
Okay, so,
here,
beyond that kind of stuff.
Okay, beyond
Holy
that.
smokes, that's unbelievable, man. Well, I mean, is it unbelievable?
Okay,
It might be stuff that's been going on forever in various
Oh
neighborhoods.
yes,
I mean,
it's just that there's street lights. The place is lit up. But people just
Okay.
as you can see all the beers that are laying around. They throw them out on the ground.
Mm-hmm. That's nice. It's very classic.
So here we go.
Very
Let's
classic.
back it up a little bit here. So
yeah.
Once she figures out what she's doing here, then comes the fun part.
Okay.
Now this is when we saw this, I was like, okay, grab the flashlight, run out there and yell.
That's just creepy.
Okay.
The guy in the
there's a bathroom 100 feet away. She can walk right to the bathroom. The bathroom's open, all right? And it's like,
okay. Well,
and
yeah. Okay, no, don't need to see that. All right, go ahead and swim.
Hey,
I'm going to be, yes.
At least the forest has been cut down before
God,
she
these
wanted
are
her
good
date.
sandwiches. Man, how about that dugout deli, huh? See, I thought we were going to be saying, okay, no.
Okay.
No. I
move
can't
past
look at that.
You could. Here, you want to see what's here?
I don't need to see pachyderms in the wild. I didn't know they. Okay, look. All right.
This is after we yelled at him. Now here's the really scary part.
That's not the scary part.
Oh no, that's just a frightening part. This is the scary part because now she's going to get in her car and drive.
So what do you do?
So she falls over the neighbor's garbage can, and then they drive off. It's like really. The guy didn't take...
Would you say, and don't get me wrong, I'm just playing devil's advocate, would you say that some people would say this was, eavesdropping to a technology?
If you don't want your private business being out in the public, then don't be in the public when you conduct your private business.
But people would say, hey, I get it, but it's been going on forever. But yet, other things, crimes and things, this is, that's so... So what kind of crimes have you seen on here other than this kind of stuff
What do
here?
you want? We've had the cops have used my system many times. I've allowed access to them. There was a time we had copper thieves. They came through and they cut all the street lights, so they're getting ready to pull all the wires. So I gave the cops access, and they used it for a stakeout. They had the guys in the neighborhood. They logged in and let them stake it out.
supporting it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And then I had a neighbor's house. He got broke into, and squatters tried to take it over. The tweaker starts mowing the grass, and, some guy in a really nice Mercedes comes by and sells him something. And then they're out scraping paint. And the next door neighbor to him, they were told, she was told that, here, we're renting the place. So she didn't know what to do, so she loaned them some clippers.
What have the police said to you? What have they said to you? Have they come talk to you at all?
They said, I wish more people had a system like this.
Really? Okay.
Because I have, like I said, I get license plate numbers and I get facial pictures.
Have they arrested anybody because of these?
Oh, yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah.
You really are neighborhood watch, aren't you?
It's been used for drug deals and things of that nature, so they can, there was a house around the corner that these squatters had, and they were trying to figure out who was dealing drugs out of the place. So they came and they logged into my system, and they watched hours and hours and hours of cars going up and down the road and recording the license plate numbers. So this way they knew who it was and they could figure it out.
Wow. That's really something. Well, listen, we'll link this up to the website. I appreciate you coming in and talking about this and, looking out for your neighborhood.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get the word out to people. Hey, learn who your neighbors are. Talk to your neighbors. That's the whole thing.
Right. You want to go ahead and you want to give, I think people should be talking to neighbors. You want to give out the YouTube site again? It's
caught on my CCTV cameras.
Caught on my CCTV cameras. We'll link this up to my page at KFBK.com. Hey, Marty, thanks for coming in and talking with us tonight.
No, okay. Thanks for having me for the time that I'm here.
Yeah. It's been enjoyable having you in the building tonight. Ken Dog and Movie Review is straight ahead. Pat Walsh Show.
You talk close to me. Fairy tones and prints.
Marty, you got about 30 seconds to finish your final thoughts here. I'm not trying to go Jerry Springer.
Yeah,
on you,
thanks for that. Like I said, I'm just trying to get people aware and to join their nextdoor.com neighborhood watch. I did find out that I can actually get these people, cited by using a citizen's arrest. So what you do is you have the officer come out, talk to you. Even if you're not there, you record it. If you have good video, they'll send it to the DA for prosecution.
Really?
Yes. So you don't have to touch them. You don't have to arrest them yourself. The DA takes care of it from there. which is a good. I never knew that until the other day.
Well, listen, I want to thank you for being a great guest tonight. Check out his webpage. We'll have that on our KFBK website. So check that out.
And thank you too, Pat.
Oh, my pleasure. Thanks for coming in the studio.